Hello everybody, what is going on? It's Origins Bricks here. We've got Mini Tom in the background and we've got Big Tom here. So let's crack on with today's video, a minifigure haul from Vinted. Now, the first three that we were able to pick up was the Ancient one from Marvel. Really sick, one of one minifigure, really rare, really exclusive. Only came in one set, which is really sweet. Next up, amazing minifigure this one, Deadshot from DC, Suicide Squad, played by Will Smith. Really sick character. Arm printing, leg printing, torso printing, face printed. Very sick minifigure. Love that one. And then sticking with Marvel now, we've got this Hot Rod Iron Man. Can't remember the model and make number of it, but it's got the flames on the legs. It's got the really sick arms. I love this Iron Man. I'm trying to complete my haul of armor and really got a good deal on him because the back of his arms were cracked, but as a display model, I'm not bothered. So let's crack open parcel number 2. See who we've got in here. Sticking with the Suicide Squad because that's the next big theme I'm working on. Also trying to plug some holes in other genres that we haven't stocked up fully in just yet. So a lot of superhero-y types in this one. So in this first one, I love it when Vinted sellers put the characters in the bags. So you've got like sick reusable packaging. This is a minifigure I've wanted for a little while now. Never found one. Never really been a fan of this theme, but because I've got a really cool, I think it's like a not a Comic-Con exclusive, but like a convention exclusive pack that came with the villain and Zane. We've got the Ninjago. This is Sensei Wu, I believe, from Ninjago. Really sick piece for the beard there. Really cool hat. Really cool, just minifigure in general. Awesome snake on the back. That dragon on the back is really cool. The golden dragon. Really sick. Don't really care what version of him he is. I know there's many versions of the Ninjago wave, but not too fussed on who we got. And then because it's, I think his name's Garmadon. It's like the bad guy, like the massive bad guy. And I know his son is Lloyd, or as he calls him, Lil Lloyd, in the Ninjago movie. So I know Lloyd's like basically the front man for the Lego Ninjago community, and I know he's like kind of like the main guy, the main protagonist. I love him. Think he's sick. Got that version of him. I know again with him there's loads of versions of the Ninjago crew, but got him just because I wanted a little 4-man display for Ninjago, and now it feels right and complete. She's a completionist like me. It's my dream come true. We have Batgirl here with a double-sided face. She came in a 4+ set, and she's really cool. Love her hairpiece. Love her dual color cape. We got blue on the back, black on the inside. Really sick to have a Batwoman or a Batgirl, depending on how you want them. ID her, but yeah, really cool minifigure with that cool and exclusive cape. Sticking in the world of DC now, and filling in the holes for the Suicide Squad team up that I'm trying to get together of some description. We've got Captain Boomerang, a really underrated character. Doesn't look like that in the movie, but in the James Gunn movie, really do like how he looks and how he plays. Captain Boomerang, really cool character, covered in boomerangs. He's even got like a little boomerang print on his hat. But yeah, played by a really cool actor in the movie. I really like his character, and I think he'll fit in well with the DC. I'm trying to build Marvel and DC at the same time here, because my biggest project was Lord of the Rings for a while, and now Lord of the Rings is getting pretty much there and ready to do the big reveal. I'm now working on superheroes and other themes that I'm trying to fill holes in, basically. Another one, this is a costume variant that I've been trying to collect for a long time now. I know there's different versions of this minifigure, but I'm glad to get this one. This is the like red and gold Iron Spider, but like a different version, not the Marvel Cinematic Universe one, more like the comic book one. Really cool build, really sick minifigure. I love that colour print for Spider-Man, like a full gold body, or a full red body with like golden eyes and logos. Really like that. That'll go nicely in my Spider-Man and Iron Man sort of armour haul that I'm building. That's a mock idea that I'm working on. This one is a big parcel. Don't know who we could have in here. Some of the Vinted parcels can be really strange. Like, you can get a massive parcel for like one minifigure, or you can get like a tiny parcel filled with loads. This is quite a good bag. I always like to reuse them, so then if I ever sell minifigures myself, I can always give them good packaging, which is a big part of it. So put that away there. Right, this is why I've not done my Lego Lord of the Rings display just yet. So in this bag, I do not know this character's name, but a really rare character from The Hobbit. Really awesome character. The elves are so hard to collect in Lord of the Rings because in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, there's so many variants of elves, and they all kind of look similar because the head and earpiece that they have, and the face prints are quite similar with like these defined jaw lines on them. But this guy's armor is definitely different. I don't have one of him in my Lord of the Rings display case, which is just back there. So he's from The Hobbit. Really cool minifigure. Glad I've got him. I think I've now got all of the elves that I need to complete my sort of completionist tick box in my brain, which is nice. And then we've also got this guy, who's also a main character from The Hobbit. Really sick character. This is the guy who actually ends up killing Smaug with a bow and arrow, or a big crossbow thing. Really sick character. I love him. And then he has a little son who also came with him, which I wasn't trying to buy at first, but the guy was like, I'll put them in a bundle together. So he's kind of cute. There he is, little guy, little son. That's his son in the movie. So there are 3 different Lord of the Rings, well, Hobbit characters. And then the last one, this is a character I thought I had for years, but I just checked my collection the other day and realised I haven't got her. And again, she's got loads of variants, but this variant is kind of cool. And literally just was the one that came up when I was looking, so I got her. This is Professor McGonagall. R.I.P. Maggie Smith, who obviously passed away. She played her. And obviously with all the talks of the new HBO show doing a Harry Potter like series, don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to see if it's any good or not. Might be rubbish. I'm not holding my breath on it because it could be awful. But I wanted to get all my Harry Potter collection stuff ready for when that show starts dropping, because we've had cast announcements at the minute, but when we start getting more announcements for it, I want to like be able to cover the episode reviews with like the Lego minifigures. That's just a cool talking point. I think it'd be quite nice. Now, how many minifigures do you think is in this box? Because I can tell you, there's one. This person has taken their packaging to the next level. And I don't want to laugh at them, because it is overkill for one minifigure, but my god, what a lovely person to package one character in such a degree. I could put an airbag in there just in case he had a bump on the way. But what a maniac, what an absolute maniac. To put one minifigure in this entire box is kind of just mental, but we'll recycle, don't worry, nothing's getting wasted. This is a sick bag though to hold minifigures in. Really cool. Pop that open. And this is adding to the DC universe. Again, this is Beast Boy. Because I realised when I went to I'm going to take his handcuffs off him because that doesn't seem very polite. I just realised when I went to a convention, I went to Bricktastic in Manchester at the start of the year in February. And we were in Bricktastic. We had a lovely time. It was amazing. I definitely could have spent far more money than I did, but I think my financial advisor, aka my girlfriend, basically told me to be very clever about my savings. So I was very responsible, and I only picked up what absolutely was necessary. But one of those necessary purchases that I managed to walk away with in the end was a Raven minifigure from Teen Titans. My favourite Teen Titan, personally. But because I've already got a Robin and a Cyborg, and then I added Raven, I was like, how many members of Teen Titans is there? And then I went back and watched the cartoon. There's like Robin, Raven, Cyborg, Beast Boy, Starfire. I think it's 5. Just 5 of them make up the original core of the Teen Titans. So I was able to track down a Beast Boy. Now, I believe he came out in Lego Dimensions, weirdly enough, but got him, got Raven at the convention, got Robin, got a Cyborg from like the poly bags. I think I got a Cyborg, or the blind bags. And then I've ordered, spoiler alert, I've ordered a Starfire off Amazon. Not off Amazon, off Vinted, but she's not here yet. So we're going to do a YouTube short, because you guys have been loving the YouTube shorts. Thank you very much, by the way. We're going to do a YouTube shorts of Starfire when she gets here, and then we'll do the full Teen Titans lineup, and we'll have a little nod to the show, because I'm a completionist. Anyone who does Lego is a completionist, and I have an idea in my head of who and what we need to collect next to make up the completionist bit. So for me, like, I'm doing 2 projects with DC at the minute. Suicide Squad, as many of the members as I can get, and as many of the Teen Titans. And like when I realised I just needed Starfire and Beast Boy, I was like, I'll pick them up. So yeah, we've got 2 more minifigures on their way. I think that's all I've ordered. Yeah, there's 2. There's 2 minifigures that should be left to get posted out to me at some point today. So I'm going to pick them up at some point, and you'll see them on the channel. But that's been my sort of minifigure unboxing, really. I've not done a big Vinted haul for a while, so I wanted to basically show you guys this haul and promote that Vinted is quite a good place. If you're clever and you're careful, and there's the haul today. Ta-da! When you do the... I'm trying to hold it up for the thumbnail. Oh. There we go. Cool thumbnail. But when you do a Vinted haul like that and you buy a bunch of your minifigures, just do your research on Bricklink ahead of time. Be careful. Make sure you don't get scammed. If you're unsure of anything, probably ask to see some more pictures. Like, you can always trust a seller who's willing to take apart. 1 second. Trying to do that without popping. There you go. You can always trust a person or a seller who are willing to completely remove all the parts of the minifigure, and you can check the logos on their hips and their heads and their torsos. A lot of people are like, how do you know what a real figure is and what not a real figure is? Now, if you're at a car boot sale, picking up a pretend minifigure and a real minifigure, instantly holding them, you can tell by the quality difference what real and pretend is. This one feels very flimsy and very plasticky and cheap. This one feels more genuine and legit. If you're a fan of Lego long enough, you'll know the difference. But the key one is on the tops of minifigures' heads. So like this one's got no hair, for example, which is a good example. In the circle there at the top, you can use your camera phone if your eyesight's not the best. Put a flashlight on it. You can see a Lego print. It'll actually say the word Lego inside the character's head. Also, a great spot to check out is also on the neck. If you shine a light there, you'll be able to see the neck that has the Lego logo on it too. And then the third and final place that's an absolute given when it comes to minifigure searching is right in between the hip joint there. You shine a torch on that and get a camera on that, you'll be able to see easily that it says Lego there as well. So legs, neck, head. They're the 3 places that you can check. The Lego logo should be printed, and if it isn't printed, then you're dealing with a custom. If you're dealing with a custom, you should definitely be keeping it relatively cheap, unless it's like a really high-end custom. Obviously, if you're like at a car boot sale and you've got a guy who's got like a million different... You see it a lot with like Iron Mans and Spider-Mans. They'll have like 25 different versions of Iron Man and Spider-Man, and you're like, well, that clearly isn't a real minifigure. But if you're new, or you're a young person, or your young child wants to buy some Lego, and they're getting tempted by visuals because they're like, oh, look, I want to buy that. You got to understand, if you're paying for real Lego, you're going to be paying real Lego prices. If you're paying for customs, you're going to be paying custom Lego prices. So don't get overcharged and don't get ripped off. Basically the best advice I can give you. But thank you for watching this video, and we're going to start covering a lot of May the 4th stuff now. So, love you guys, and I'll see you in the May the 4th stuff. Peace.